we in here.
We in here, baby.
Yo, at first, I was like, yo, is this a glitch? I didn't know that was a glitch, a streaming glitch or something.
And they pulled up. Hey, man, shout
yo,
out
that was the big John too. Y'all must be eating good up in the Perry House. Man, was really good. That wasn't the sample pack. Nah. That wasn't the one single John. Nah. That wasn't the fourth John.
Pack, baby. They got a bunch of people in the house that they got to get the bigger.
It was my shout out my oldest. It was his birthday today. So
shout out to the young boy. He one of them sucker MCs that got to be born close to Christmas.
Oh yeah.
So what do you do? What do you do?
He ain't really doing much of nothing this time. We ain't doing no big party. Just
what I'm trying to say is it far enough the way he gets presents, or does he have to wait till Christmas to get presents?
I make sure he gets taken care of on his birthday. I don't want him to think that his birthday ain't special, because it is, and just because you born near Christmas doesn't mean you don't deserve your day.
Ooh, shout out to Samoan Watchman up in the building. Where you been, Samoan? Hell, where we been? Samoan Watchman, acknowledge my online tribal chief.
Always.
Woo! So fellas, listen. Welcome everybody to the show. Got the chef, got DPJR. Got a special appearance by Crumble Cookie.
Hey, some people be talking shit, man. I'm about it.
Yo, Samoan Watchman, I don't know if you know this last week. I don't even know where you're located, bro, but I don't know if you know anything about Crumble Cookies. But last week, the chef, by the way, my theory is he was talking spicy because he didn't have no hat. Hatless chef happened last week, Samoan Watchman. And hatless chef, he had a whole bunch of smoke. He had a whole bunch of smoke. He alter ego Bizarro chef has smoke. Bizarro chef is reckless for Crumble, and he said Crumble cookie ain't good. Come on, Watchman just said the sugar cookie's fire, baby.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Look. Look, I'm getting that raspberry cream pie cookie. I'm trying to tell you, that's what I need. Chef talking about I don't like Crumble cookie on post 200 different flavors. Like, what the fuck, man?
Listen, that was the other. That was not me. That was a week ago. Why are you talking about old stuff?
Bizarro chef, man, up to no good, up to his hijinks. Right. Oh, check it out, Samoan Watchman. I picked up an Insomnia Cookie associate, and she was talking all kinds of shit on Crumble. Ooh.
Was it Insomnia associate, Bizarro chef?
No, was she fine though? Pull up. Was she fine?
Uh-oh.
That matters. Her opinion matters. 1950s Mac pulling up.
Uh-oh.
She called them simple. Yeah, well, did she look simple? Was she fine? Or pull up? 1950s Mac up in the building, man. What's really good? Keeping it real shallow, nice and shallow. Yeah. Was she? Oh, Shimon, you got me on. Wait, she looked like a baker. What's that mean? What's that mean?
Chef's a baker.
That's a stereotype. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, now he's going. Yeah, now you're going too. Now you're going too far. Now you're going way too far.
I think he was trying to imply that she was a 6 or below.
Oh,
is that what you? That can you confirm that? Can you confirm that? She had 100 cookies and didn't give me one. Oh, that's all you need to know. Now I don't care. Now I don't care if she was. Yeah, I don't care now if she was like.
Child.
Yeah. Oh, that's nasty work. I don't care right now. That was like, I don't know. That was Charlize Theron, name Margot Robbie, whoever, name a chick. Gabrielle Union, name a bad chick. Whew. I don't care if you have 100 cookies, you don't share one. I don't care what you look like. I don't care what runway you hit. I don't care.
3 letters, POS.
Straight up.
How about that?
I can dig it. Yo, I'd like to welcome everybody to the show. I got the fellas in the building. Now, listen, man, some wrestling going on. If you didn't know, Ricochet still responding to every single person that tweets at him. Holla at your boy.
I mean, he's got free time.
I take back everything I said about him.
Golly jeepers. Trevor, stop responding.
Hey man, Bobby grabbed the shit out of him tonight, boy.
I only joke when I call the fellas on the panel a sucker MC. You're actually responding to legitimate sucker MCs, like legitimate definition sucker MCs. Stop responding. You're Trevor. You're Ricochet. You're Pretty Ricky, what they call him. Prince Puma.
Hey.
Stop responding to these people whose literal goal is to get you to respond to them. Shout out to Miss Awesome Saucy. Was really good. She said Ricochet and Samantha are made for each other. Both don't know when to shut up. That's a bar. If that's not a bar, if that's not a candy bar, if that's not a Hershey's milk chocolate. Oh yeah, by the way, sidebar before we get into the show. I've been hearing a lot of people, a lot of Americans talking shit about my Hershey's chocolate. I am sick and tired.
Oh.
Hearing slanderous comments. There's better chocolate. Yeah, there's better everything, ain't there?
That's true.
I'm talking about in a pinch. Don't act like Hershey's chocolate doesn't hit the spot in a pinch.
It's a perfect recipe. Like it can be applied to everything.
Like so, yeah. That's a bar. That's another bar. Miss Awesome Saucy bar, chef bar. So what you making your s'mores with? Some bullshit European chocolate?
You're not using Dove chocolate.
Let's go. I know what you're using. You're using that Hershey's. That brick. To make your s'more, to make the perfect s'more, there is only one chocolate to go to, and we know it. Look at Samoan Watchman. Hershey's is the Samoan go-to for cocoa rice. Man, let's go, man.
Let's go. Ain't nothing like a Mr. Good bar.
I don't even know what the hell cocoa rice is, but shout out to your boy.
Crackle. I used to get excited when I got them Halloween. You know, the little.
I'm just sick. I've been hearing a lot of like a growing sentiment. Sentiment that Hershey's chocolate's not good compared to other chocolates. You mean countries that literally are known for chocolate? Come on, man.
There's a reason Hershey, Pennsylvania is famous, no?
Right, I'm right, dude. I'm 25 minutes away from Chocolate World, and don't nothing warm your heart when you're pulling up on Hershey and you take a whiff out the window and you smell chocolate.
Man, it smells. Hey, let them know.
I ain't letting nobody disrespect.
Popular on candy bars for a reason as well, you know.
Come on, that's what we talk about. Listen. A lot of stuff's been going on in the wrestling world. Like I said, listen, guys, if you're ever bored one day and you want a wrestler to respond to you, say anything to Trevor. Say the sky is purple. Say the sky is purple. Say the South won the war. Say whatever you want to say. Say whatever you want to say. 9 times out of 10, it will elicit a response. This is how you know you can't have nice things. You have a beautiful fiance, talented. You're talented in your own right. You got paid to do what you love at the time that you love, at the time you want to do it. Got the schedule you wanted, matches you wanted, winning more than you're losing, and you're still responding. Still responding. Trevor, stop it.
Hey, he better be Will Ospreay because Darby Allin just beat him tonight. That made.
Wait, did Darby win? Who won? Who won? Did Ricochet fought Will? Did he fight Will? He fought Will? What did he do?
Yeah, they fought.
Who won?
No, Ricochet fights Will, I think, in a couple weeks. That's what.
Okay.
But
so there's
Will
a wrestling
lost
show on Wednesday nights.
Yeah,
they wrestle on Wednesday.
Man, I saw the arena they were in. I said, "Damn, good God."
Yo, listen, sidebar. We gonna get to the show. Hold on. Hey, yo, Samoan Watchman, bro. Like, listen, I don't know why you said this, but I will say because you said it. Like, listen, this is a ringing endorsement for Hershey's chocolate right here. Samoan Watchman said, and I quote, "I once covered my girl in Hershey's cocoa.
Oh,
I never forget that night." Damn!
Damn!
Woo!
Hey.
I mean,
he know about chocolate and peanut butter.
Yo, let me keep it a bean, yo.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you need to accomplish that kind of thing, you're not gonna find the amount of chocolate you need other than in Hershey's.
Real talk. Listen, I'm the biggest hater in the world. Listen, I don't like to bring sticky stuff into the bedroom, man. I don't like to bring sticky stuff. I don't like to bring heat. I don't like to bring. I don't like to bring cool.
Evan Mack is a traditionalist.
Yeah. It's like missionary every single. Shout out
We
to
know
the
wherever
tribal
Mac is
chief.
going tonight.
Listen. I don't like using like fire play. What
No.
what?
The three people on this podcast do not. We are of a certain ethnicity that's not what we doing. That's
Fire play? Wait a minute. They used to do that to torture people. Wait a second. So no fire play for Mackie. No syrupy contents. You know what I mean? I'm the biggest hater in the world. Listen. I ain't spicing up the bedroom with accoutrement. You know what I'm trying to say? Listen, rewind. Let me take y'all back. Let me take y'all a trip down memory lane real quick. Walk with your brother real quick. I was dating this girl. We was out. We was kicking it. We were doing our thing. We went to this restaurant. Now, sidebar, we're at this dope-ass Spanish restaurant, and this girl that I'm dating, she's over here like straight up, like overly, blatantly flirting with the Spanish like chef. I mean, the chef and the waiter. I was like, you gonna do this right in front of her brother? So that was already like a faux pas for me. So I'm already like tight. So then we get back to the spot, right? And she's like, wait right here. I'm gonna like the movies, like I'm gonna go change. And I swear that's what I said. I go, hold on, baby. I go, baby, if you're going upstairs to do any like rose petals or any like candles and shit like that, I was like, nah, don't do that. And she like looked back and she was like, I'll be right back. I was like, oh shit. She already had. She comes upstairs. So she goes back upstairs. And then she comes back downstairs. She's like, okay, I'm ready. And I go upstairs. And like she had like, you could tell she had like the remnants of some rose petals.
A couple spare petals was everywhere. You know
now listen, everyone I've ever told this story, listen, I told my wife this story. She was like, you are a piece of shit.
She said, I ain't into all that.
Listen. I'm a firm believer in you just wasted a perfectly good rose. And I'm talking about I like it too with kids from. That's all I was thinking about. Roses died. You killed a rose.
Shout out Seal, man.
Shout out to Seal, boy. Listen, hold on. Miss Awesome Sauce is cooking. What she say? Peanut butter, and ladies, yes, sir. Damn, Samoa Watchman, you a freak. Miss Awesome Sauce covered her just like a strawberry. Watermelon blow pops. Let me stop. Yes, stop, damn it. Exclusive. Evan Mac is vanilla. Samoa Watchman, what's missionary? I'm sick and tired of all of y'all.
It's crazy. Listen. Snoop just dropped a CD called Missionary too.
Yo, hot take, man. Sensual Seduction is one of the coldest songs ever made, man.
All time.
I love that damn song, bro. Because he got the talk box on there like Troutman, like Roger and Zapp, man. I rock with that, man. Oh, God rest his soul, killed by his own brother in the group, but that's neither here nor there.
Wow.
Listen, y'all. That definitely was for the people in the chat. Listen, I would like to welcome everybody to the show. We have a show. We have some wrestling to talk about. Ricochet, hugs and kisses, man. Please stop tweeting out everybody, please, man. That's all I'm going to ask you before I start this damn show officially. Please stop tweeting all these people out here that's trying to get under your skin. I want you to have a safe and stress-free and healthy day. We're about to get close to the holiday season. There's a whole bunch of fire-ass anime we got going on. Oh, my God. And I know you love anime, and there's so much anime to catch up to. So you need to sit your light-skinned ass down and watch some anime.
Do what you love, baby. Do what you love.
Golly, stop letting these people mess with you. CM Punk, Seth Rollins, promo. We're finally here. We finally arrived. We knew we would be. We're not surprised. We knew everything was leading up until this moment. We're here. People talking about who won the promo, who didn't win the promo. I'm not into like who wins and who won and lost. I'm more into what did we gain from this? What did we gain from this? I personally think that Seth Rollins has transcended. And he's effortlessly coming up with ways to dispatch Phil Brooks with extreme prejudice. And I'm not trying to be funny here, and I'm not trying to joke here. You know I'm dead ass when it comes to this. I hope, because Seth Rollins, we know he can go. So I hope CM Punk can hang with him legitimately. Like I'm talking about like from a legitimate, healthy perspective. Seth Rollins is not going to dial it back to make you look good. I promise you that. So you should know this. You've been in the game long enough that you will have the fight of your life from Seth freaking Rollins, because You call it real heat, call it whatever you want to call it. They still got to work together. The hardest match I've ever seen that had to happen was that Matt Hardy freaking Edge thing. That's insane. I still don't know how Vince McMahon pulled that off. No clue. Zero clue. Don't know how he did it. That's because that was the realest of the real heat. But CM Punk, Seth Rollins, January 6th, I believe. The Netflix Raw thing. Chef, what say you?
I think this happened sooner than I expected personally. I didn't think I was going to see these two really in each other's faces until at least the Rumble. So it's at least a month early for me. I'm not mad at it. The things, I guess, because of what happened at Survivor Series, War Games, that you pretty much need to just let this happen this way because all the other things in motion with Drew McIntyre and the other parts of the bloodline, I think they're pivoting in the right way because of the injuries that happened at War Games. So I'm not mad that it's now. I'm here for it. I'm all about it. I can't stand that dude. So for cinema and for wrestling purposes, I need him to actually start losing and taking some L's here and there. We've all talked about it. I hope Seth Rollins doesn't lose all 3 matches or however many encounters they have. I think the WWE is doing a good job of manufacturing heat between they're doing a good job of trying to make sure that people still care about CM Punk because there's not a lot of reaction to him.
Right.
And it's a great talker and a great wrestler. And Seth's not bad on the mic either, as we've talked about also. So it's like, when we get to the wrestling, is it going to be a letdown? It might be, unfortunately, just because if you're just talking about straight up, 2 guys wrestling with no stipulations and no shenanigans around them, then yes, Seth's going to win the match. So what's going to happen? So Punk's going to have to win because that's going to keep it interesting. Because if he truly walks him the first couple times, I don't think anybody cares by Mania. Or if something happens in between there, because if they're going to have 3 straight matches with this one not even being a pay-per-view per se, then it may be anticlimactic that we had all this build up from when he first showed up and the interactions from a year ago before he got hurt at Rumble, and from there, it may be too little, too late, or the juice isn't worth the squeeze once we actually get to these matches. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everything you say, I agree with, and also agree with Miss Awesome Saucy. She's thinking like a trilogy as well. Yeah, of course. To me, there's nothing wrong with an epic trilogy. My only issue is the same thing that Chef says. I want Seth to go over 2 out of 3 of them. Truly, I want him to be able to win this trilogy. We all know whoever wins the most trilogies, who's ever the last person after the last match is the one who's won. I already hate that CM Punk is ended the Drew McIntyre trilogy with him on top. Now, if I have to stomach him losing to Seth Rollins, Seth Rollins losing him, I need Seth Rollins to at least win one of those. Listen, Miss Awesome Aussie said, if Seth Rollins lays down for Mr. Glass, I swear to God. Like I understand. I agree with this just because there's so many levels of why, not just because me personally, professionally, like what did CM Punk gain for beating Seth Rollins? Not much, if you ask me, but it is early. It could be a pivot because Bronson Reed like to snap his ankle and things like that. The thing about the roster is what the roster is. What's the arc of Bronson Reed? I'm gonna keep it a bean. I don't know what the hell they were doing with this Bronson Reed, Seth Rollins shit anyway, and I ain't like it anyway. So I don't wish injury upon anybody at any level on anything. I don't give a damn if it's a damn neurosurgeon. I don't want him to stub his toe either. So I don't wish injury on anybody, especially a Bronson Reed. But that shit with you and Seth Rollins made no sense. None. So if we got to get to this CM Punk Seth Rollins thing, let's get to it, because we said it last week. WrestleMania ain't that far away.
No.
But what you say, DPJR?
From watching earlier tonight and last night. You can tell, which ironically, I did. I had a little bit of issue with what you said. You said he ain't bad on the mic. Yeah, that's a very understated statement because he's pretty damn good on the mic, and he showed exactly how good he was Monday night when he pissed Punk off to the point to where he said, "I had more main events than you ever gonna have in your life,"
and that's a bar.
He stopped talking and like, let's get it on. And then he got over on him again at the Netflix thingy that they did today, which I don't understand why they're doing a rollout 3 weeks before you're going
Y'all
on.
need to calm down, man.
Everything doesn't necessarily have to have a press conference.
That is a full court press. They are on us like fish grease.
If there's any wrestling fan that don't know WWE on Netflix, then you living under a rock underneath the rock underneath another rock.
Well, we had a rollout for a logo right before Monday Night Raw yesterday, and then you have your little press conference when you didn't even have all your stars at the press conference to begin with. So why are we even have it? But that's another story for another day. We need to figure out how we can get the people in the room who need to be in the room, like when they announced the Netflix deal, like you had your Roman Reigns, you had your Rock, you had these giants.
No Dwayne in sight, by the way.
No, I thought he had this stellar deal, and that was his right
hand man.
Where
was Dwayne?
He told us he was going to be around, but that's again, we gonna talk about him later.
I'm telling you, he's playing games, baby.
He playing with us. It's crazy.
I'm telling you, bro.
Like Jason Tatum play with that basketball and shooting the three. That's what he doing out there.
Hey, yo, stop shooting my damn threes in the NBA. That's why the numbers are down. Y'all bullshitting out here.
Yeah,
but continue. Yeah, basketball looking gross.
Awful. Ratings lower than ever. I know. Hey, bold prediction. They're gonna be in the finals. Watch out.
Who?
Cleveland.
Listen, the Cleveland Cavaliers ain't playing with nobody.
No, they're not.
No,
I don't want to hear no excuse about it's the regular season. You still got to play those games.
No,
and y'all ain't trying to lose. Y'all are getting beat. So you let them mess around and get the number one seed. Then we'll have a different conversation. That's home court throughout. Yada yada yada. And then all of a sudden it gets serious. That team is playing basketball. As I told you, there's only one sport that matters. There's no like NBA's like, oh, we're messing around. Not really. You could see who's playing ball, and they're playing ball. They're playing ball.
But to get back to CM Punk, Seth Rollins, I loved what Seth Rollins did last night. They got to do a trilogy, but they have to spread it out throughout the year. It cannot be 3 matches by Mania and then we're done. Hell, if I was in control of it, I wouldn't have 2 matches by Mania. You got 1 match. We're going to do this here. We're going to separate y'all. We're going to keep you away from each other. Then we'll probably come back around June, maybe SummerSlam, and then we'll kick it back at Bad Blood. That way you can build something and not have a microwavable meal. We want something that's tangible. I want something baked. I want a nice meatloaf that take your time, take a few hours to make it slow cook that tender. You never mind, chef. You the chef. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yo, chill, bro. Whoa.
Let me tell you what I like. Let me just tell you what I like. But that
I stopped myself.
But that's the type of meal I want them to cook for me. I want them to take their time. I'm not trying to get pizza rolls from these brothers, but to Evan,
them Totino's pizza rolls slap though.
Much to my chagrin, when Evan said this, I laughed my ass off. I did, and Evan Max said he guaranteed. He said, DP, I guarantee CM Punk will not get injured again in his WWE career. I'll be damned if they ain't trying. This dude's fighting everybody. This dude is trying to get hurt.
You see your boy?
You right, bro.
Your boy looking sprightly.
And Seth Rollins can wrestle with a broomstick, so I'm not really worried about the match.
He really can.
I want him to be careful. I want him to be careful because he hurt his knee the last couple times he's been back, and he had to go right back on the shelf again. So he needs to be careful. And whatever he was doing, don't do it at all. Do what you were doing way back in the past when you weren't getting hurt. Sorry, chef. Continue.
No, I was just going to interject to say the reason why I think now they have too many shows. So now they're doing another Saturday night's main event in between now and WrestleMania. So you're telling me that these two won't be on that one because they weren't on the first one?
We're gonna do it 3 weeks after they just had a match.
I'm just saying,
like Saturday night main event. It's like November. I mean, not November, January 25th or something like that.
That's what I'm saying.
That's 2.5 weeks. That's 19 days.
You
after
think
the
so?
next,
You tell me they're going to do another
that.
Saturday night main event with no Roman, no Seth, no CM Punk, no Drew McIntyre, he was on there, but no Solo, no Bloodline.
It's possible. It's possible. It's possible.
Look at the card that they just did.
I was there, y'all. The crowd was hot, man. And now I'm gonna say it's a byproduct of a great crowd. Long Island's a great crowd. They understood the history.
It was
and that's all the way I've never been there. The acoustics in there is loud as shit. So like, if they gonna try to get away with some big time people not being there, no slow bop was the test for sure. Sidebar though, Miss Also Saucy asked, how do you like Triple H's like long term booking thus far?
I tell you what I don't like about Triple H. You got to quit having these damn. You better stop having these goddamn moments off the television. Why do I gotta go see a package pile driver on social media when I'm watching Saturday night main event live and live in color, and this shit cuts off with Cody Rhodes on the damn television screen? I'm like, okay, then I hop on Twitter or X, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and then this dude is doing his. I'm talking about picture perfect package pile drive. You'd have thought
that shit was nasty, yo.
Dude, my man ISO David Perry backing down on Triple H again.
I'm just saying, why are we having these moments off of television? You're on television. You could have had Kevin Owens pushing your ass on NBC, but instead you got to go hunt and you got to go to their Twitter feed. Not only do you seen this, hey guys, guess what? We got this special camera. If you got all these fucking camera angles, why don't you have the fucking camera rolling when it's supposed to be on television? How about
they want YouTube clicks? Because
in your defense,
they were gonna get it anyway.
In your defense, absolutely, because they would have cropped that out if it was live, and they would have put it on YouTube. Let's keep it about.
How many views CM Punk get after he debuted? And it was on Peacock.
To your point. Let me tell you how annoying that really was. Because I was I get another annoying fact. I was ready to head out to beat the traffic because the show was over. The show was over, and that bullshit happened. I said, I swear to God, mother. I was like, you got to be kidding me. And then it actually was something that happened. I was like, so I literally stayed. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. This is amazing. Off air, this is amazing. And I was really trying to roll up out of there, and they wouldn't let me roll up out of there because I was blocked. I was like, so that really pissed me off. I was like, man, just put it on the show, man. Put it on the show, man.
To Austin Saucy's original question, I think he's doing a decent job of long-term booking, but eventually he's going to run out of ideas to recycle. He's going to have to come up with something of his own. So when those ideas run out, will he have the creativity to be able to develop something for himself and not depend on old ideas from the past that we haven't seen in a while and recycling those same ideas? And then we'll see exactly who and what he is.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Judgment Day thing with Rhea, we gotta stop that. I'm done with that, and Priest and Dom, and I just need them to move on. Not necessarily like, since you guys are hell bent on keeping the Judgment Day a thing, that's fine. But I just need you guys to separate everything. I just need to get away. We gotta end that foolishness. Man, it's just too much. It literally, think about how long that's been going on. Rhea,
look at the bloodline. I mean, if that's any indication of what they're going to be doing with the Judgment Day, then I digress, because that shit is never like the never-ending story, brother. It's never going away.
Hey, yo, y'all ain't have to kill Atreyu's horse. You ain't have to do it. Listen, movie. I have been traumatized for 30 years.
30.
No one asked you to kill Atreyu's horse. Have this little kid. He's all little and bite-sized, trying to pull up that horse out of the sludge, out of the muck, out of the mud, crying his eyes out. I'm over here on my couch crying my eyes out, and you killed the horse.
I did not know I triggered Evan Mack, but I did it again.
They killed Atreyu's horse, and it was nasty work. Listen.
Nasty.
Listen. Miss Awesome Saucy, Simone Watchman. We're doing a bold prediction of 2025. I want y'all to join in. Anybody that's listening to the sound of my voice, join in. Do it in your head. 2025 bold prediction. I don't care when it happens, what happens, but it has to be a prediction that's unconventional. Something that you're predicting that will happen in 2025. You have a year to do this. I probably will hold this pod until January 1st, so it hits even harder. Bold prediction of 2025 DPJR. What will happen in 2025?
Dominic Mysterio will win the world title in 2025. More specifically, he's going to win the title at SummerSlam. There's always, I'm telling you, they always have a summer for trying shit. And this will be the perfect time to unleash Dirty Dom as the world champion in the WWE. He is the heel that has had the most consistent heat over the last 2 years. It's time for my guy, the Tindy loving PS5 2K 2025 playing brother to get his time to shine and show exactly what he can bring to the table as one of the GOAT luchador son, second generation talent. And we have seen what the next crop of talent will bring to the table when we are viewing your Charlotte Flairs, your Randy Ortons, your Cody Rhodes, those people of that ilk. And we've been seeing him develop, and it's time for Triple H excuse me, to show that he can actually develop something from the ground up and make him into a world championship. For real.
I'm laughing like that. Listen.
That's the truth. And then
Samoa Watchman just said, that's why we both named David. Spot on, Oos. He's with you on that. Miss Awesome Saucy probably with the boldest prediction for me, even though I haven't gone, but it's bolder than mine. Rock is taking that WWE Undisputed title. Holy Toledo. That kind of goes back what I was saying last week when I was like, the Rock's trying to go over on somebody. For his last run, he's trying to go over on somebody to eventually put over somebody else. And that's not a bad prediction. As far as me goes, Logan Paul will win the Money in the Bank. That's my bold prediction of 2025. Logan Paul will win Money in the Bank. No rhyme, no reason. Don't think it's right. Don't think it's wrong. Not my choice. I'm a firm believer, and they bought that young man there for a reason. I'm a firm believer, and they think that young man makes that much social media difference. I can make the case that they don't. I've seen the numbers of WWE. They pretty much are what they are. If I got to go out on a limb, I'll say Logan Paul wins Money in the Bank. If Braun Breaker's not in it, but I'm going to say Logan. I'm going to stand by it. I'm going to stand by it.
It's Chef, one of those two.
Right, Chef.
Could be Dirty Dom, Daddy.
Bold prediction. Oh, Miss also says Mello. Not a snowball's chance in hell is Mello.
Not a snowball's chance.
No, hell no. They can't even keep their.
I tried that already. He couldn't even win Money in the Bank.
The dude, look at this dude. He looked way too much like Evan Mack to win that. I'm sorry. He ain't.
Speaking of melanin, my bold prediction is my bold prediction is the opposite of our melanin count. In 2025, it is the year of Cena.
Beep, boop, boop.
Okay.
Goat Man Cena will win the Royal Rumble.
Ooh! Listen, I don't even want to say that kind of stuff because I want it so bad. So bad. To face who?
Because he needs one last shot.
Well, you got to February 1.
That's what I'm saying.
Facing? Who's he facing?
Him and Roman one more time?
No, it'd be Gunther.
It would be Gunther. Ooh, yeah, that would be like Hogan versus the
Gunther
Sheik
Cena is crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm here for it. But if we going bold, I'm saying because he ain't won a singles match on TV or a pay-per-view in forever.
In a
So that's
Coons
bold.
age.
So that's bold to say he
You
can
kill
win
me
the
every
Rumble.
time with Coons age. Boy, you silly as hell.
Let's keep it a buck. John Cena ain't won a single match in a month of Sundays.
This man said the Royal Rumble. I'm here for it.
I'm here for it too. I'm here
said
for it
bold.
too.
I'm trying.
That's a bold
Good.
prediction. I like that though. I like that. I like all y'all's bold predictions of 2025. Listen, y'all see Red One?
No, I haven't yet.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You don't have to. It wasn't like an.
You can
actual
spoil it.
moment.
I'm gonna watch it anyway.
Oh, this is good. With all due respect, it's a Christmas.
This is
You know what I mean?
Okay, yes.
There's
Like
nothing
Santa.
much
Santa.
I can.
I'm just saying, Santa gets kidnapped. Like, and like, come on now. You know he's gonna get unkidnapped. Like, come on.
I wouldn't be surprised if Rock ended up being the bad guy.
I wish they would have the stones to do that, but The Rock likes to be liked too much. You know what I mean?
Like
So,
they
like-
did in Get Smart. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was not bad. That was before he had control, though. That's where he had control.
Yeah.
Now he has his own production
Y'all
company.
seen the Jamie Foxx Netflix special?
Yes.
I'm happy to hear he's up and at him. And the next time when you have a stroke, stop acting like you didn't have a stroke. Everybody knew you had a stroke, man. Stop playing.
But his daughter held him down. No.
It wasn't for his daughter to say, but they say.
I get what you're saying, though.
No, just don't act like you okay is what I'm trying to say. Like the thing they were trying to put out is he's okay. It's okay to say someone's not okay, because people legitimately were worried about your life. But don't say he good, he kicking back, he's slipping a Mai Tai. Like, don't do that. You know what I mean? Just say my dad's in he's seen better days. But we respect our privacy at this time. He's working on a couple things. Don't be like, he good though. Well, anyway, I was just happy to see the brother was upright, man. That's all I care about, man.
Boy, it's still all right. That dude is hilarious when I heard him talking like Jay-Z.
Yeah, your H to the Izzo needs to be tread softly. Listen.
You know,
You know what annoys me the most about this is like that Dame Dash is like happy. I don't like that. I don't like that Dame Dash is happy.
No, why would anybody want to see?
He's so unlikable.
People,
yeah, that's my problem. Like Dame Dash sitting there, like, I told y'all, you didn't tell us shit, first of all. But like he's like sitting in his b-boy stance.
why I don't understand why people that look like us, when something that happens to somebody that looks like us in a position that they're in, if something like they've accused him of happens to him, do you know what that means for us as a whole?
See, and that's my issue. So that's my issue. That's a great point, because what always bothers me the most when I hear black folks always talking about like, yo, we, everybody's out to get us and everybody's racist towards us. But then what I see personally is when a brother or a sister is on the come up, or they came up, the second they get knocked down, it's black people all over them. I don't see white people. I do not. I'm on this social media shit, man. When Hove got into whatever he's got into, right? I was on there. It was nothing but our own people. Just cooking them. And I was like, guys, there's some, number one, that's not the time to do that. Number two, that makes us all look crazy. You know what I mean? Exactly. Like, and it's one of the things, that's what I'm always surprised by that. I'm like scrolling this black Twitter, just lighting this motherfucker on fire. I'm like, damn, for real?
And LeBron, he had to leave social media because one time he said, "Ain't no party like a Diddy party." Now,
and I'm like, but God, that's just a sentence.
People run with it. It's just a sentence. People have said it, but people run with it to the point to where they link.
And you're right. And what bothers me is like, have y'all ever been to a dope house party? I have. Dude. If you ever been to a dope house party, like there's always different things going on in different house parties. Like if you don't want to be involved in said thing, you're not even there.
No. Just because you went to a party doesn't mean you're at the after party. There's always an after party.
And sometimes it's the after party.
Man,
if you're lucky,
it's the beginning of the morning party. You know what I'm saying? Kick it off party.
Listen, I've been to a couple soirees, and I can assure you, anytime something happens that I do not like, I'm like, we're out.
It's time to go.
Time to go. That's not for me. No, that's not for me.
I didn't know it was this kind of party, baby. It's time for me to escape.
Yeah, man. But listen, Red One, Dwayne The Rock Johnson's new Oppenheimer epic. The Rock's supposed to have a movie that was supposed to go straight to Prime Video. The Rock said during production, he slid off to watch Oppenheimer. He sat in the exact seat that the great Christopher Nolan sits in to watch Oppenheimer. And he thought to himself, Dwayne had an epiphany. He said, Rock. Rock said, what, Rock? He's like, I think Red One shouldn't be a straight to Prime. I think it should be in theaters around the globe. And they did it. And it didn't do so well because it was a Prime movie. And that's okay. So you see Red One. Red One cost an estimated $250 million.
Oh my God.
To put things in perspective, Avengers Endgame cost about 300 and change. So that movie was getting into the realm of the decade-long climax of the MCU.
They probably paid him $50 million to do that damn movie too.
So Miss Awesome Saucy hit the nail on the head. This is what happens when you produce your own movies, and that's a bar. That's the theme of this whole entire show. He did a very shrewd thing. Mr. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, you did a great thing. You started your own production company. Therefore, no one has to cast you. You can cast yourself in your own movies. This is where we part ways, though. When you start your own production company like the great Jason Blum of Blumhouse, you don't see Jason Blum. Jason Blum is on the outskirts. Still the producer. Jordan Peele, Monkey Paw Productions, on the outskirts. Just because you start your own production company does not mean you need to put yourself in starring roles of said production. That's the problem that the great Dwayne Johnson is running into. He's running into that he is the producer. Him and Hiram Garcia are producing, executive producer, calling all the shots a la Jerry Bruckheimer without the skill set of Jerry Bruckheimer. So you get a movie like Red One that's an okay Christmas film. When you see it, DPJR, you'll be like, it's okay. I didn't even start this conversation to say it was a bad film. It's just okay.
The average run-of-the-mill rock film, huh?
Yeah.
It looks like a Christmas movie mixed with Mission Impossible, mixed with Walking Tall, mixed with, some sort of action, secret agent type situation. I mean,
it looked like it had a little bit of Fast Five in there.
Yeah, right. It's a who's who. You got Lucy Liu. You got, Captain America's in it. You got
J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons. Like, it's a who's who, but it's not like 5 minutes in. And I'm like, I know where this is going. Like,
100%.
Clearly
100%.
a rock movie. Like, for them to call the movie's called Red One, right?
How is The Rock the lead over Santa Claus?
He's the bodyguard is the lead over Santa Claus.
Over Santa Claus. I said I'm sick of this.
and they got the nerve because I'm not this ain't even gonna spoil the plot for you, but the fact that within the first 10 minutes I saw Santa on a sleigh that was the equivalent of a F-14 fighter jet leaving an Air Force base with 2 fighter jets as his escorts, as if they're like the Secret Service. Then they hit hyperspeed, which is a ripoff of Star Wars. And when they come out of hyperspeed, they to enter the North Pole, it was a ripoff of Wakanda because it was covered by a mountain snow globe. And I was out at that point.
Done.
It's like all of that special effects DPJ was half of the budget just to get to Wakanda North Pole.
It was listen.
Rock did it again.
Oh yeah,
it's not a bad movie, but it's not a good movie.
That's what I was saying. It's
It's the
Yep.
Rock's movie. That's
Yep.
what they are.
Yep.
That's exactly what they are.
How are you the lead over Santa Claus?
Man, that's some
The
balls.
Rock found a way to be the lead over Santa Claus.
The Rock could find a way to be the lead over Jesus if you let him.
He'd
Don't give me the idea.
be the lead. He'd be the guy that would he'd be like Judas. Listen, so, Miss Awesome Saucy made a great point. Made a great point. Because A24 does not miss. A24 makes Academy Award-winning films with a shoestring budget, with an incredible production, incredible writers, incredible directors. And she's asking me if that A24 film that The Rock's doing of that real-life MMA guy, will that be different? And I say, if A24 is allowed to be A24, and they're allowed to direct him and bring things out of him, it might be his finest work. It possibly could be. So I'm gonna say I don't know yet, because there's just so much bullshit that he's been doing lately that I'm like, bro, you got to take a back seat, man. You got to take a back seat, man. So let's see what happens when he comes out with that film that's based on the MMA guy that he kind of doesn't even fit the production. And that's another thing. He didn't take a back seat to that. He should have casted that. He should not be the character. I'm like, Dwayne, you don't have to always be the character. Cast it. Oh my God, dude. Damn.
Can't help himself.
Dude, producers make more money than the actors. I promise you they do. I promise you. You don't want to see Jerry Bruckheimer's crib. You don't want to see it.
He's clearly addicted to work. Like, he can't not work.
But producing is work. Just stick, he wants to be in front of the camera. Take your ass out of the camera.
He's too arrogant to do that.
God, and we all like The Rock, but damn it.
He's took his confidence and his ego, and it is enhanced to the point to where he doesn't think anybody fits the role that he does. He thinks he can do it. He can do it better than anybody else. It doesn't matter who I cast. Look, you know what? He's not really doing it the way I want him to do it. I'm gonna do it. And then he goes in and he does it, and it's the same shit. The
Rock tried to take over the Fast franchise from Vin Diesel. He tried to do a hostile takeover.
and then he came back. That's the crazy part.
Because he couldn't do it. He tried to take over DC. He didn't want to do a co-star movie with the character that makes him relevant. But Shazam is the only reason why Black Adam matters to anyone.
And he was like, nah, he can't. I want Superman.
Ask Zachary Levi what he thinks. Trust me. Go pull it up. He's like, well, yeah. He can't stand that dude. Oh my Lord, have mercy on my soul, man. It's Miss Officer does crazy work. It really is, though, because everyone in the chat, everyone on this panel, we fuck with The Rock. We do.
He's in my top 5.
But we're not gonna sit here and pretend. We're not gonna sit here and lie. Other people lie. Listen, if I promise you, I swear to God, I'd word it differently because I'm not a tool. But if he was on this show, I'd be like, Dwayne, come on, man. You ain't gotta be in everything, man. Come on. I'd be
like, bro.
Come on, bro.
I know you ain't saw somebody that did that damn good job, and you was afraid he do too good of a job and take your role. Now I know. See what he's afraid of. Look, let me peel back the curtain a little bit. Let me play.
Peel it back.
He's afraid that what happened to him for the University of Miami Hurricanes is going to happen to him again if he casts somebody else for that role, and so therefore he's going to make sure he has that role so nobody can take his job.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised he cast somebody for Young Rock.
Bruh, but who was talking the whole time? He's narrating it. Who was in the beginning? Who was in the end? Who was in the middle? I mean,
like, damn.
We could have did a story of Young Rock without him running for president.
Man,
like he just had to be in the show.
And in true Rock fashion, he couldn't be the president, so I'm gonna start my own country. Like, what the hell? Okay.
Canceled. Listen. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Okay, yo, listen. Shout out to Caesar Wrestles, right? This is a hell of a segue, hell of a transition. Caesar Wrestles came up with a nice little tidbit. I think the chef, you shared that one? Was that chef or was that DP? You shared that?
Yep.
You shared that?
Chef shared it.
Chef shared this, man. It was a picture. Listen to y'all. Listen to your boy talk right now. Everybody in the chat, everybody that's listening, sound of my voice, do it in your own brain. Caesar Wrestlers put a picture up. The Rock versus Roman Reigns. He put Mike, in-ring, theme music, finisher, popularity, and aura. And I looked at that and I go, this is way more difficult than I thought it would be. And we're going to go down the line and we're going to go around the horn. And I'm going to see what the fellas think. And I'm going to start Rock versus Roman Reigns with Chef. And that goes for the mic, which might be the most difficult one of all.
Putting my feet to the fire next.
It's Roman Reigns. It's not even a question. Both of these men are in my potential top 10 of wrestlers on the mic. But the things that Roman has said in the Tribal Chief era, for me, despite my Taurus twin, my brother in arms, Dwayne Johnson, I'm going with Roman on the mic because he has transcended in that spot more than I ever thought he would, easily.
You know what's interesting? I agree with you. This is ridiculous, but I agree with you. And you already know. It's because of one reason and one reason only. Not because I think John Cena cooked the Rock, and that to me that would have been enough for me to say Roman. It's because of that damn thing Joseph Anoa'i he did when he walked out the ring and didn't even have a microphone.
Didn't have a microphone.
The dirty mic is what they call it in the industry. The boom, maybe. I don't know what little shitty mic they had on that very expensive camera. Mm-hmm. Dwayne Johnson, I love you, bro, but you could never, man. Joseph Anoa'i, he had the wherewithal to talk his shit. It might be the best promo of his entire career.
Talking to Stu.
Talking to Stu.
Like it was nothing.
If I had a button, you couldn't find it. I'm tired of being humble. I'm tired of making people think they're better than me. He goes, listen, the tribal chief is head and shoulders above everybody. This is my microphone. This is my camera. I run it all. Which
coincides with the promo he did with Brock Lesnar in the ring, where he was like,
see
this camera? This is my camera. You see those two talking? Those are my commentators.
You ain't do it justice. He said, look here, foreign boy. Yeah. He called that boy a foreign. But look, Brock couldn't even help but smile.
He smiled. He couldn't do anything but smile.
It was unbelievable. And obviously, let me go ahead and close it down and pick Roman Reigns as the best on the mic. I mean, what else?
This is crazy. I can't believe we're saying this is crazy.
It's quite difficult because if you really take a step back and you go back and you look at The Rock from 1998 to 2002, it's stellar. It's amazing. But if hammered the point home,
Miss Awesome Associate said we're crazy, by the way, but continue.
He never got his lick. He never got his lick back versus John Cena. John Cena destroyed him repeatedly, time after time. John Cena destroyed Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns rose from the fucking ashes
and destroyed John Cena.
Destroyed him every time he sees him. And do you not know who John Cena is on the microphone? Come on now. Nobody can touch
that SummerSlam promo that Roman cut. I was like, oh my God. He got his lick back. He got it.
Like y'all said, Cena was Mr. Missionary. Shout out my tribal chief. He will always be my tribal chief.
That's unbelievable. That's it. Because I think you're right. because Rock had plenty of time to get Cena because they had a rematch.
Never did it again, and I take that into consideration.
You have to.
I know if The Rock and Roman Reigns were to exchange barbs on a microphone,
if this happens, The Rock is done.
And I'm taking into account the things that he said on Instagram, which might have been some of the best stuff he's ever said.
But all of it, it's all encompassing. It's all encompassing. Listen, Miss Awesome Saucy said we're crazy. She goes, no, he didn't. That one promo was it. I go, no. I go, Miss Awesome Saucy. The John Cena absolutely annihilated The Rock. Annihilated him.
He called The Rock out for having notes on his arm. Come on, wouldn't you? That's like Drake.
When he came out in the throwback Mark Price jersey, he came back in the throwback. He came back in the throwback Mark Price jersey in Cleveland. I said, I'm done. Mark Price was I said, is that a freaking throwback orange Mark Price jersey?
Yes. and to further shut down this argument, Roman Reigns cooked Cody Rhodes.
I was gonna go there too.
He said, have you ever seen one of these?
He goes, matter of fact, have you ever competed for one of these? I was like, oh my God.
He is operating in the Matrix right now on the microphone.
I ain't never seen anything like I've never in my life. And what annoys me is how they don't talk about this enough. I watch asshole after asshole after asshole get the opportunity and the privilege to talk to that man. And I never hear it. Either they're too scared or they don't recognize it. No one has really go, bruh, what the fuck? How are you doing this? I haven't heard one person ask that question. Not one. It's absurd. It's absurd. It's absurd.
Look at how Paul Heyman looks at him. He does never looked at anybody the way he looks at Roman Reigns. He adores him. Adulation. He just looks at him and he's in awe. Like, how could you do that? Even I'm shocked.
I don't get it, bro. I don't get it, bro.
How could you come from where he was to where he is today? It's mind blowing. It's mind blowing. It's crazy.
Man, so we got him on the mic, but this is not the only criteria. We move on. Miss Awesome Saucy, who's just cooking us in the chat. We move on to in-ring, and I will take this, and this is where I believe Dwayne Johnson takes over. I do believe it. Do I believe Roman Reigns is a very underrated storyteller in the ring? Yes. He made Logan Paul look like Bob Backlund. He made Logan Paul look like Bret the Hitman Hart. He made Logan Paul look like he invented the catch-as-catch-can style of wrestling. So that has to be that has to be appreciated. That has to be admired. But when we're talking in ring, there's only one thing that stands out in my mind. Not only I think The Rock, the most underrated aspect of his abilities is his in-ring ability, by the way. His athleticism, the way he moved in the ring, the way he commanded the in-ring persona is when he did that one thing. I forget what match it is. Damn it. But I love it so much. It's when he ran the ropes and he did that. When we did that kip up, and then he goes, and I said, that dude, woo, that dude in ring, not to be trifled with. Roman took a while to figure out what he was doing in the ring, but don't get it twisted. Roman's matches have been very compelling. They've been very, very, very compelling. But The Rock in ring, the way I will give Rock the edge in ring over Roman Reigns. That's what I will do. Miss Awesome Saucy said he was agile as hell. Simone said he's with me on this one. So I think it's 1-1 on my side. But DPJR, what say you?
You know, it's a tie game. It's a tie game. I ain't gonna say he ran away with it, but it's a tie game. I mean, anytime you can hit the ropes and do the people's elbow and you slide into the
dress pants.
He threw the glasses like this. Like, look. It's Roman is great in ring. His greatest attribute is how he makes the performer with him look.
Absolutely,
but.
Absolutely.
The Rock does that as well. Like, look at him do the stunner. Sure, it was a lot, but The Rock did that just as well. But his move set and what he did.
I can make the case Booker T's best match is still with The Rock. I can make the case.
He could go to multiple different things to win the match. Roman just has the spear, the Superman punch is very basic. The Rock, I mean, he did the shoulder breaker. Sure, the Rock bottom's just Uranagi, but back in the day, did the spin around DDT.
Yes.
You know, he could do the crucifix. There's certain different
the
things
kip up,
that he could,
but bro,
the kip up, like the cold-blooded. He was cold-blooded at the end. So yeah, it's Rock. I'm going Rock. It's 1-1. Tie game. Hey, even though you my tribal chief, I disagree with your ass about the Rock and roll on the mic.
Chef Justin, what we got right now? It's 1-1 on our way right now. Is it tied across the board?
It is. For me, the Rock, how he gets beat up, how he overcomes it, how he I guess overall his moveset is better than Roman's. His corner work is better. He's not a high flyer per se, but he was technically better. And
yes.
I guess that's a part of him being gifted, right? But he was cleaner for whatever age range you want to say than Roman. I don't like, and that's probably of all of these things, that's the one thing about Roman that I never really liked is how his offense is in the ring. Like Roman has unlimited kickouts like that. That's like his SmackDown finisher. If we go on video games,
the greatest 2 3/4 kick out in the history of wrestling. No one.
But the originator of doing all of that and taking it and making it look great and helping folks get over is The Rock. You know, as many times as he won and as many times as he's lost, all of those matches look great.
Absolutely.
The Hogan matches, the Cena matches,
the
Austin matches, the Triple H matches,
Booker T, Triple H,
the Booker T, yeah,
Stone Cold,
all of them. So for in ring, it's The Rock.
Even the Evolution match.
It just don't matter. He even found a way to dig deep at WrestleMania in Philadelphia. They figured out a way, even at his advanced age, to make things look viable and make it feel like the old Rock. I was actually wrong. This next one might be the hardest one. People that are listening, this one might be harder. This was harder than I thought. I read the list and already forgot it. All right,
I already know where you're going with this.
If you pick, okay, so depending on what side you pick, give the song that you like,
because there's renditions. There's renditions. All right.
What you mean?
This is the moment where
you know what I mean.
This is the moment where
put them goddamn ones up.
This is the moment where Roman Reigns moves ahead.
Are we sure?
This is the moment where Roman Reigns goes up 2-1 on Dwayne Johnson because the tribal chief headed a table song by Def Rebel by the Slow Bop CEO. Roman Reigns is arguably the greatest theme song to ever exist on planet Earth. And I'm going to tell you why that theme song is the best out of the two. It's because that theme song is not even that good. Roman Reigns. Do you know how great you have to be to make a shitty song good?
Now that you mentioned it.
Roman Reigns is so great that the entrance and the camera shot to the music is what makes me love the music. I've never seen anything like that before. I've never seen anything like it. Roman Reigns, the Head of the Table theme song by Def Rebel is a better theme song than any rendition of the People Champs theme song. You got damn right, Chef. You got damn right. Give me Tribal Chief 2, Rock 1. What say you, Chef Justin?
Might have a disagreement.
This is where the nostalgia bug bites me.
Uh-oh.
I just cannot get away from If You Smell What the Rock Is Cooking. I just can't.
It's downhill from there.
That is part of the thing song. Unfortunately, it is.
It's downhill after that, though.
Goosebumps just thinking about
It is the boom, boom, boom. I was like,
I mean, just
Hey, Chef will raise his belt up backwards too.
Yeah, just vintage. If you smell what the Rock is cooking, just get the vibes. It just flows. And again, it's not a great song, but when that man comes out and hits the ropes and gives me the eyebrow and raises the arm, belt or no belt, people's champ belt or no belt,
I hate this fucking song, but go ahead. I hate it.
That's okay.
Terrible.
That's okay. But
It's
for
the
me,
worst.
I'm going with my guy. So
2-1, 2-1
me.
Rock favor, 2-1 my way for Roman Reigns. 1-1 right now for you. What say you?
Boy, it's slow bopping over here.
That shit is so cold, boy. That shit is so cold.
And to your point,
crazy.
Bruh, it's wild. And to your point, when I first saw like these ugly ass blue lights, what is this? And he rose from them blue lights. And
bro, I'll get goosebumps right now. I get goosebumps right now,
saw
bro.
something spectacular. The lights we have never seen in our life. To win, we had no choice. Well, everybody aside from the day ones had no choice but to acknowledge him as their tribal chief, and they still do it. And he's so great that he's doing it again. He's doing it again with the second version, the movie version, the less bopper-rapper version. But he's doing it. He's figuring it out. It's Roman Reigns, the Death Rebel version, head of the table. Still in rotation, too. One's up in the air, daddy. Yeah.
2-2 this way with me and DP. 2-2 to 2-1. What is it? 2-1, 2-1. We're going the other way. And this is so crazy, man. I swear to God, I didn't plan it like this. That's why you know. Shout out to your boy Caesar Wrestlers for making this list because it's amazing. Because finishing move, I go right back to Dwayne The Rock Johnson. There's so many reasons why the Rock Bottom is a better finisher, or the People's Elbow is even a better finisher than anything Roman Reigns does. It's because Roman Reigns got one of the shittiest, doo-dooest, poop-ass, non-impactful spears I've ever seen in my entire life.
Why you talking about my dog like that?
His spear is doo-doo. This is where I part ways with a lot of people's spears, though. Like, Goldberg needs to do a tutorial on spears because everyone's spear is trash. I don't understand why people don't do Goldberg's spear. That's the only spear that matters. Edge's spear is trash. Rhino's spear is trash. Bobby Lashley's little flip spear is trash. Roman Reigns' spear is trash. Braun Breaker's spear is trash. Everybody's spear is trash except Bill Goldberg's. But that's fine with me because the Rock Bottom not only is a better finishing move than any finishing move that Roman Reigns has, it's one of the greatest finishing moves in the history of professional wrestling. So 2-2. Dwayne Johnson has tied it up in my eyes versus Roman Reigns. DPJR, what say you?
Man, I don't mean to be lockstep with you, but I'm right there with you. You know, hell, I'll take the Rock's trash sharpshooter over that trash
sharpshooter.
That sharpshooter is trash.
And I still take it over that spear and that ugly ass Superman punch. I can talk.
Oh, I ain't say nothing about the Superman. I ain't say nothing about the setup.
Man, look, give me the People's Elbow over the Superman punch, and it ain't even close. The swag-delicious nature of that People's Elbow. And the beautiful thing about the Rock Bottom is he would pop up from the Rock Bottom.
Yes.
He would roll over, kip up, and then we got the People's Elbow. And it's a combination. And when you get that combination, that's what did in Hollywood Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania. And he's tough to beat at WrestleMania, and he did it. So, you know, we rocking with the Rock over here.
2-2. What say you, Chef? I think this one Rock's about to take the lead with you. There ain't no way you putting Roman over with this one. There ain't no way. No way.
So Roman Reigns' moveset reminds me of when you try to create a wrestler and they give you a default set of moves and you forget to change one or two of them, and then you realize, oh wait, that's my finisher, because you didn't look what the finisher was because you assumed that you fixed it, but you didn't. So you got some sort of basic suplex as your finisher. That's what Roman Reigns does. And it's crazy that he's as over as he is with not having to change anything about his moveset, no matter if he was a big dog or not. That's crazy.
Nothing. Only thing he added was the Dragon Sleeper.
And that's trash.
True. And so for me, again, nostalgia. I remember trying to rock bottom people, pillows, my wrestling buddy.
I rock bottom my wife before. That's just no one can escape the rock bottom.
Nobody.
Rock bottom my friends in the snow after pay-per-views.
No one's safe.
Boy, it's that Cleveland talk in the snow, you know. I would have said in the pool, but hey, whatever. He said in the snow.
Nasty work.
Break your back.
We're moving
Ohio.
We're moving on. Yes. And here is the moment that I was afraid of, but it's okay because I'm doing this straight up off the top of the dome. This is where Roman Reigns falls behind. This is where he falls behind. The next category is popularity, and there ain't no way in hell. No way in hell, even wrestling wise, is Roman Reigns more popular than Dwayne Rock Johnson. No way. No way in hell. No way. This dude, Rock, is global. He's a global icon. He's a global superstar. You can take away the Disney movies. You can take away the Fast and Furious franchise. You can take away the Scorpion King. The Rock is a transcendent figure. This category says popularity. Popularity. Not current popularity. Overall popularity. Historic popularity. You think the match at WrestleMania in Philadelphia is as big if The Rock's not inserted in that tag team match? I think not. The Rock is more popular than Roman Reigns. Rock 3-2 in my book. Chef, what say you?
Dwayne takes a commanding lead because in my house is skincare.
Papa Tui.
Clothing, energy drinks, and whatever else you can think of, because again, the man doesn't sit down. So he pretty much has his fingers in everything in all of our lives. So the fact that he's so recognizable and he's mainstream and he's in movies, on TV, on NBC, in the or being a host of an NFL game when they don't need a host to say welcome to the NFL, owns the XFL, just
Terramana,
Terramana. Sorry, there's
Project
tequila.
Rock,
Sorry, I forgot about the tequila.
Project Rock, yep. Zoa Energy.
Yep. All of those things are in my house right now.
Papa Tui.
Yep.
You know.
The Rock's up 3-2. He's up 3-2 in my book.
$7.
$7 production.
We purchase those movies. We do. We stream them bitches. You know.
So this was popularity. Chef got it. DP don't.
So
do it.
for me, it's 4-1. It's almost over.
It's 3-2 for me.
It's over in your book.
What about you?
How can you not say The Rock? I mean, Roman, with all due respect, ain't no more popular than John Cena. So
Big facts.
Earth, Stone Cold. So why on earth would I think he is more popular than the most popular wrestler ever? I mean, it's The Rock. I mean, easy, Dwayne. Y'all did a great job with the description of why. So
yeah,
I roll with y'all. 3-2.
He's like Thanos. He's inevitable.
Oh, but it's gonna change soon.
It will.
We end this. Oh, Timon, you hitting below the belt. He said he didn't even know his job with no. So you talking about I'm talking about my boy's teeth right now. Yo, chill, bro. He had like a peck job. He had a peck job though. He had a peck job.
Who? Right? Yeah, right.
Timon trying to cook Roman real quick. Yo, chill, bro. Chill.
You talking about Teeth Lee? You know what I'm saying?
So okay, so I will end this. Shout out to Caesar Wrestlers. I will end this with Aura. Now this is so ridiculous. This is so tough. This one,
it's not though. It's not.
It really is though. This one's tough. This one. Hold on. I thought it wasn't. No, this one's tough. Hold on. Listen, Aura, the distinctive atmosphere or quality that seems to surround and be generated by a person thing, or place.
Tell them.
Oh my God.
Don't do it.
Man, I don't know. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm passing it. Yo, Chef, what you? I'm passing it. I don't know what to do.
That's fine. I will give you an
It
answer.
better not
that
be
is-
5-1.
I will give you a truthful answer, and it's based on the shirt I'm wearing. I did not experience real, like, that was like, don't get me wrong. Cody Rhodes came out, everybody was cheering. He fought Solo Sikoa. You got all the hijinks. When the new slow bop music hit, the reaction of everyone confirming what, even though most people knew that Roman was probably coming back at SummerSlam, the feeling I felt to see the tribal chief in person confirms the aura for me that Roman Reigns is one of one. That I had no doubt but to put my one up and respect and acknowledge my tribal chief. It just was indescribable, the feeling. Like, it just was. It was just different. I don't know how else to really explain that. Like, it was just a moment. Just for him to come out and do the sorry ass spear and the sorry ass
Man, we didn't ask you for all
Superman
that.
punch. No, I'm
Keep
saying
calm that
for him
down.
to
Yo,
do,
chill,
for
bro.
him
Yeah,
to do the
chill.
weak ass moves.
Okay, we established that when we were talking about his lame. We gotta go back and bring up old shit.
When he did the corner, the ooh ah, like, bro, the entire building did it. That's aura.
They did.
Oh man, I hate to do it.
70,000 people. Aura. Roman Reigns.
I hate to do it, and I hate to do this kind of stuff because I wanted a clear-cut winner, but I'm not. I'm doing this off the top of the dome, like I said, and there is no clear-cut winner. It will end 3-2-3, which is very fitting because this is showing you the greatness of both of these men.
Sure.
The aura will go to Roman Reigns, so that will tie it up. That will tie it up for me. I wanted a clear-cut winner, but I'm not going to force it. I've been very fortunate to see The Rock at WrestleMania 30 just pop up for a second. I've been very fortunate at WrestleMania 20 in Madison Square Garden to not see The Rock, but see The Rock walk through the hotel lobby right fresh out the Scorpion King, where he had to walk with an entourage and see the aura in person and feel it. It was a paradigm shift. I kid you not. There's a lot of wrestlers walking up and down those hallways, and when that man walked in, you felt something, and that was before he was even as swole as he was. That literally is the presence he commands. He legitimately has an aura. I know people use that word a lot, but he legitimately does. However,
Tell him.
as God is my witness, like, Cena's never even given me goosebumps ever. I just think he's the greatest for many reasons that one day I will fully detail. I kid you not, man. When Roman Reigns' interest comes, when that interest hits, that music hits, and that dude comes out, I swear to God, I've never felt that way about a wrestler in my entire life, ever. I don't know what it is. I cannot describe it, man. I literally get legitimate goosebumps over my entire body when that man walks down that ring and he hits that rope and he turns to the crowd, puts the ones up, enters the ring, puts the ones up again. I get goosebumps over my entire body, man. And I literally this is how I know he has a better aura than The Rock. Every single time he comes out, I say he's the greatest wrestler of all time. That's what I say. I have to legitimately the entrance has to process, and every time it processes, I say he's not. You know what I mean? Think about that. So during the course of his entrance, I change for him not even being in my top 5 to being the greatest ever. And then I have to snap out of it and be like, nah. To be like, nah. That is why, people, that I need Rock Roman, because there will be aura versus aura. in the ring, and then I'll know for sure. But for right now, Roman Reigns has a better aura than Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and it's 3-3 for me. DPJR, what say you?
We ended in the tie over here. And the tie go to Roman Reigns, for real. Like, do you know what type of aura it has to take just to stick your hand out and the great Paul Heyman puts the microphone in his hand? I feel that every single time he does that. It's electric. It's electricity. No matter where he goes, whenever he puts that one up, whether he's a babyface or a heel, the entire world, when they're watching, puts their one up. I know I do every single damn time.
My wife never does any like gestures you're supposed to do ever. Like she doesn't do any wrestling gestures. I swear to God, when that dude does that, she does it every single time.
And I understand The Rock
every time.
The Rock sniffs the air and it's great and all, but when that man put his hand over his wrist when he went to say, boy, when he put his hand on there, and then what The Rock do, he stopped what he did and acknowledged that man. That's aura right there. You can't replace that. You can't mimic that. You couldn't even clone it if you had an opportunity. He's one of one. We're lucky enough being the time of the tribal chief. So yeah, it's gonna end in the tie over here. Well, just 3.5 to 2.5 over here.
Yeah, man. Roman, I gotta give you your due. I gave Rock his due. I gave Roman his due. I wish there was one more thing on the list so I could do a tiebreaker. Caesar's wrestlers, you need to get on that, brother, because I'm stuck. But I will not lie on this podcast. But we've been talking for too damn long. I love that list, bro. I'm gonna tag you in this because this was a great list. This was a great thing to talk about. Shout out to Chef for bringing it to my attention because I was like, ooh, man, he had
that was tough.
Who got the better tattoo?
I like Roman's tribal tattoo.
Ooh, that's a tough one because they're both dope in their own regard. They really are, though. Man, the slow bop, God, man, that boy. I'm telling you, I ain't gonna tell you, boy. I swear. Miss Awesome Sussy, I love Rock, but he better stop playing and give us his match against his cousin. Girl, don't get me started. I don't even want to talk about it. Because I'm gonna get emotional, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm at the roundhouse kick Dwayne Johnson. He's trying to go over Miss Awesome Saucy. He's trying to go over someone.
Oh, he is. I don't think it's gonna happen though, and that's
Triple H is probably like, man, come on, man.
I mean, really, Dwayne? I mean,
like for real?
We're really doing this.
Listen, fellas, I appreciate the time as always. We were talking for a minute, so I'm gonna try to let y'all get some damn sleep. Damn. That's some good stuff right there.
Happy holidays.
Chef, DPJR. Yo, we're gonna do the next week, man. I always want to do the recipe. I always want to do Night the Opera, man, but we get sidetracked sometimes, and I don't want to waste my fellas' time because it's late. These dudes got real jobs. We got real work we gotta do tomorrow. But
we all gotta go clock in, no?
We got all clock in. Yo, real talk, man. I gotta get up early tomorrow. But y'all appreciate y'all for listening.
Absolutely, brother.
Listen, Triple A, yo, Simone Watchman goes, Rock, can I have my pen back, please?
No.
Yo, I appreciate y'all. Yo, listen. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're gonna pull up. We pulling up for this January 6th stuff, so we're gonna see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. But I'm gonna drop this probably thing on New Year's, and you will see what's what. But fellas, I'm sure I'm gonna talk to y'all before the holidays.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So appreciate y'all, man. We out.
Happy holidays, deuces.
Yo, Ricky. Yo, Ricochet. Please stop responding to everybody. Please stop responding to everybody, man.
Stop pressing
just take
send.
a break. Just take
Stop
a break.
Pressing send.
You don't even need to go to social media. Take a break. Chill out. Delete
Leave it in the drafts.
Dude, leave it in the drafts. Because you still technically wrote it. You technically responded, but just leave it in the drafts.
Leave it there. Go look to your left and realize there's Samantha Irvin right there. Bruh, what more at life do you need to win at, brother? You are great. You're phenomenal. You could use a little more work on the microphone.
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, yo. Whoa.
I didn't say it was bad. I just said a little more work. No, I didn't say it was bad.
Need to work on a real finisher.
Oh, hey, look. The dude's got a million moves, but he ain't got the one. And that's what separates people. Even the great Will Ospreay has the hidden blade. You got to figure it out.
I love the hidden blade. I love the hidden blade.
You're going to have to figure it out. Even Darby Allin, brittle, fragile ass, almost killed himself again.
He is a nincompoop.
How did he finish the match after that? Like you do a coffin drop to the apron, and they made WWE rings either, daddy. Them made them ones. You better be careful. You break your shit bucket with them rings now.
You are a boob.
I can't tell you the last time I heard the word nincompoop.
Hey, what they call them? They used to call them turds. You know what I'm saying? A turkey. You gotta quit doing that, man. And man, no one cares.
I sacrificed my body because I was homeless. Hey, Dick. You're not anymore.
That part right there.
You're not. Riff raff street rat. I don't buy. You have you've transcended.
You're there. You're in
Agrabah right now. Chill.
I can't even talk about that movie on this show.
Oh yeah, you definitely right. You've lost all your Aladdin talking privileges.
That's why I didn't even join it. I knew you. I was like,
yo, where'd he put that shit, Chef? Where'd he put that shit? Like 6th?
Bro.
5.
Bro. You lucky I don't send you one for Christmas.
I swear, but oh my God. Anybody that's listening, he put Aladdin 6th.
I mean, it's not like you can go back into the archives and hear that. Guys,
that's like putting Jesus like 6th in like religious figures. That's like putting Jesus 6th.
It's in the ether. It's in the air. It's in the atmosphere.
It happened. It
did happen.
It happened.
Oh, one help ahead of the red light. We out. Appreciate y'all, man.